Hey, friends. Have you ever wondered what makes rodents so fascinating and a little bit scary? These furry little creatures may seem harmless, but they're actually packed with surprises that might shock you. Today, we're going to explore 10 fascinating, but also kind of scary, facts about rodents that you probably didn't know. Let's dive in. Ever-growing teeth. Get ready to sink your teeth into this fun fact about rodents. Unlike us humans, their teeth never stop growing, which means they need to gnaw on things constantly to keep them in check. And trust us, you don't want them gnawing on your favorite belongings or, worse, your electrical wiring. These little critters may be cute, but their gnawing habits can quickly turn into a nightmare. Powerful Joe. When it comes to chomping down, rats don't mess around. Their teeth and jaws are like a superhero duo, capable of gnawing through tough materials like lead sheeting and cinder blocks. It's impressive, sure, but also pretty scary. Just think, if a rat can chew through those things, what can it do to your beloved possessions? Best to keep these critters far away from your stuff. Early pregnancy. Hold on to your whiskers, folks. Female mice are the ultimate multitaskers, capable of having up to 15 litters in a single year. And if that's not enough to make you squeak, get this. They can get pregnant again just 24 hours after giving birth. That's some speedy reproduction right there. And with an average litter size of 10 to 12 little critters, it's no wonder that a few mice can quickly turn into an infestation. It's like they always say, where there's one mouse, there's probably 15 more hiding nearby. Under peer pressure. Who knew that rats were such social creatures? Turns out, they're just as susceptible to peer pressure as us humans. In fact, scientists have discovered that rats will chow down on food they don't even like, just because their rat buddies have eaten it too. It's like a game of follow the leader, but with rodents. But be warned, just because your rat friend is eating something, doesn't mean it's safe for you to eat too. Stick to your own food preferences, folks. Flexible body. We all know that rats are pretty crafty creatures, but did you know they're also contortionists? These sneaky rodents can squeeze their bodies through openings as small as half an inch, or about 13 millimeters in diameter. It's like they have a superpower to fit into even the tiniest of spaces. Just imagine the trouble they can get into with that kind of flexibility. Keep your guard up, folks, because where there's a will, there's a rat's way. Least drinking. When it comes to staying hydrated, rodents have got it all figured out. These little guys are like the ultimate foodies, getting their fluids from the foods they eat, which means they can survive for long periods of time without drinking water. It's like a built-in hydration system. But let's not get too jealous, because drinking water is still important for us humans. So go ahead, take a sip of water, and raise a toast to our rodent friends who can survive on their own terms. Mesmerizing memory. Get ready to be amazed, folks, because rats are not just cute and cuddly critters, they're also some of the smartest animals on the planet. These brainy rodents are often ranked in the same league as dolphins and chimpanzees when it comes to intelligence. They can memorize routes, solve puzzles, and even find their way back into their cozy shelters if their usual entrance has been blocked off. It's like they have a built-in GPS system and puzzle-solving skills. So don't underestimate these furry little geniuses, because they might just outsmart us all one day. Long survival underwater. Let's get one thing straight, folks. Trying to flush a rat down the toilet is not a smart idea. These tough little critters can hold their breath for a surprisingly long time and even tread water for up to 3 days. It's like they're training for the Rat Olympics. So if you think you can get rid of a rat by sending it down the drain, think again. These rodents are like aquatic acrobats, and they're not going down without a fight. So let's leave the swimming to the pros, and find a more humane way to deal with our rodent problem. Sourceophobia. Did you know that there's a scientific name for the fear of mice and rats? It's called musophobia, which comes from the Latin word mus, meaning mouse. But if you prefer something a little fancier, you can also call it murophobia, which comes from the word murine, and refers to the family of animals that includes mice and rats. It's like they have their own royal title. So if you're one of those people who can't handle the sight of these furry little creatures, don't worry, you're not alone. Just remember, even the mightiest of us can have a little fear of these tiny terrors. Disease spreader. Did you know that mice and rats aren't just pesky little critters? They can actually spread over 35 diseases to us humans. And no, I'm not talking about a fear of cuteness overload. We're talking about serious illnesses like salmonellosis, hantavirus, and rat bite fever. These little disease carriers can spread their nasties through droppings, urine, saliva, and even rodent bites. And if that's not enough to make you run for the hills, some of these diseases can even be spread by fleas and ticks that have fed on infected rodents. Yep, that includes the bubonic plague. So the next time you see a mouse or rat scurrying around, remember to keep your distance and wash your hands. So there you have it, friends. 10 fascinating, and maybe a little bit scary, facts about rodents that you probably didn't know before. Whether you are a fan of these furry critters or not, it's important to understand their potential to be a nuisance and a danger to your health. We hope you found this video informative and entertaining. And if you did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content.